With the start of a new year, I always feel an inexplicable urge to organize everything. And so, with my current theories for Mass Effect 5, I'm going to do exactly that. Here's all the theories I had from 2023, divided into the keepers and the ones being thrown out the airlock. I can guarantee you'll be very surprised which section the Multiverse Theory is going to end up in. Time for a blast from the past. Let's dive into all the main theories I've covered, each one in a minute or less, starting with the very first theory on the channel: Mass Effect 3's canon ending is not destroy. This theory is basically the title, but even more specifically, I thought that none of the endings were going to be canonized. And today, I think no different. I believe director Mike Gamble's tweet that he and his team are going to do right by fans, and that includes making sure every player's ending choice is their personal canon. This one's a keeper. Another huge theory that featured in many videos last year was that the planet in the teaser trailer from 2020 is Alchera. The main reasons being that Alchera has 3 moons, a cold atmosphere, oh yeah, and a dead shepherd that Liara might be hoping to recover. Obviously, this one's a bit more complicated considering I think it's an alternate universe Alchera, but we'll get into how it could work in a bit. I still definitely believe this one. The next theory is on wormholes being a thing in the next game, courtesy of the teaser trailer. More specifically, the theory relates to voices 2 and 6, before the Mudskipper descends to Alchera.
Do not believe readings all across space. Do not believe readings all across space.
I thought at the time that these voices were talking about the appearance of wormholes, and honestly, nothing has cropped up yet that has debunked that, so my thoughts are unchanged. The wormholes idea is my way to explain how the alternate universe Alchera could even work. It's a keeper. I'm also going to be doing a huge teaser trailer analysis 2.0 because there's a ton of new things that I discovered in it, so subscribe if you want to catch my thoughts on that. As a side note, there was a version of this where I recorded it on camera, but I lost all the footage because of USB data loss shenanigans, so yeah. But anyway, yes, how can we forget this theory? Mordin, Thane, and Jaal being in the next game. Now, when I made this, my 3 brain cells were clearly just warming up for future unhinged theories. This one obviously being the first truly unhinged one. I haven't seen anything to counter this yet, so I'm going to keep it, even though I know a few of you want me to shoot it out the airlock. Again, wormholes leading to alternate universes could be the way that Mordin and Thane return. I'll cover how Jaal could be in the next game in a bit. For this next one, I'm not sure if it's really a theory per se, but the N7 Day 2021 banner shows SFX5 on the side of this building. So if anyone asks, that's why I keep using Mass Effect 5 in my titles. SFX being the abbreviation used by BioWare to reference Mass Effect, so SFX5 would translate to Mass Effect 5. Okay, so the N7 Day 2022 Intercept analysis had a ton of theories in it, and some of them are keepers, but one of them is being thrown out the airlock. I still believe that the relay is not a mass relay, the Mudskipper can go invisible, and that the relay could technically help Bamf to alternate universes. The alternate universe Alchera I mentioned earlier, which may or may not have a dead shepherd hanging out, could be potentially reached by using this relay. But the one theory I don't believe in anymore is that Liara is talking to Glyph in the hidden audio. It's probably a geth, as I also mentioned in the video, as confirmed by the poster released on N7 Day 2023. Finally, our first theory shoved out the airlock. I'll be doing a reanalysis of the relay sometime soon, because I think it connects to the N7 Day 2023 stuff, as Mike Gamble has hinted at in this tweet. Alright, on to the next one. The 3 companions being Kallo, Ryder, and Drack. Honestly, I think this one got more legit after N7 Day last year, because I do think that the person hanging out by the Liara table is Ryder. So yeah, this one is a keeper. Also, if you want to go more in depth about any of these theories, there's a link to the Mass Effect 5 theories playlist in the description. A huge theory that I believe in wholeheartedly is that the Milky Way and Andromeda will be connected via their black holes, and that the Tempest crew will go through the Ketos black hole and travel back in time. And the main reason I believe this is because it wasn't me that initially came up with it. Shout out to Moira for this one. Absolutely clutch. This theory is very complicated to explain, so I'll just put up the card if you're curious about it. Definitely a keeper though. I mentioned earlier about Jaal being in the next game, and backwards time travel via the Kitos black hole might be how he gets to the Milky Way, and the date 2190. And maybe the 3 companions from earlier, Kallo, Ryder, and Drack, also go through the Helios black hole to help Liara recover Shepard. You never know. Next up is the Multiverse Theory, easily the most divisive theory on the channel. Yeah, we're coming back to this one last. But the next theory was a banger and blew my mind. The Jardaan are Prothean. I've actually seen more evidence for this one that's convinced me further, but I'll tackle that in a future video. Definitely keeping the Jardaan are Prothean theory, but I am tossing the Benefactor being Prothean out the airlock. I'm leaning more towards the Benefactor being a rogue AI at this point. Goodbye to another theory. The major theories I covered after that one are story-related stuff like who I think the villains in the next game will be, but I'll be retackling that pretty soon because of Gamble's hilarious tweet about the fakest fake leak I've ever seen on Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Seriously, that leak was the dumbest thing I've ever read, and I've read Mass Effect Deception. The N7 Day 2023 stuff I've covered is pretty recent, so most of it is in the keep pile. I still believe that the new N7 is fake, the main antagonist, and a rogue AI. Jury's out on whether it's the Benefactor. Oh, and I think that Liara is going to be a matron in the next game because of the new outfit she's rocking in the teaser trailer. Might even be the redacted role teased by Mike Gamble, but again, jury's out. Alright, the Multiverse Theory. I said you'd be surprised about which pile it's gonna end up in, and that's because it is being shoved out the airlock, folks. I'm sure some of you are wondering, how can I believe the planet teased here is an alternate universe Alchera, but still throw the multiverse theory out the airlock? There's a few reasons why, the first of which is because of something I read in the multimedia story The Final Hours of Mass Effect 3 by Jeff Cayley. And to clarify, I still believe in parts of the multiverse theory, like the reincarnation of Shepard being a thing, alternate universe shenanigans being possible, and the human-made relay maybe being the way travel is accomplished to reach other universes. But the name of the theory just doesn't suit the main points of the theory that I believe in anymore, so I'm going to be updating the theory as a new, more encompassing one. In my next video, I'll reveal exactly what killed the multiverse theory. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of wild. I didn't see the multiverse theory being shoved out the airlock to start 2024. But one of the theories that has survived the start of the new year is my favorite unhinged take that the Benefactor is an AI we defeated in Mass Effect 1, which you can check out right over here. See you there.